How's it going tonight? I've got some card packs, and then we'll get into a couple Pokemon singles. So we still have some Ixalan draft boosters for $5. We got some Ravnica Remastered for $7, and I opened a pack, and some other people opened some packs, so they've been getting some really cool stuff. We got a couple, like, anime borderless, which I really liked. And then we finally got in some sports card packs. So these are $10. NFL 30 card pack from Panini. And I also have some of these Lorcana starter decks, Floodborn, for $17. And I'm getting really pumped for the new Pokemon set. Looks like we're bringing back the shiny vault, and it looks really exciting. Then I'll just show we got in a couple PS5 games, and then we'll get into Pokemon cards. So for $45, I have Spider-Man 2. $12, got a Assassin's Creed Valhalla. For $15, got a Resident Evil Village. And for $24, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But otherwise, we'll get right into the Pokemon singles, which is what we're all here for. And if you've never tuned in before, if you see a card you like, just feel free to claim the card. So first up, I have some $1. I got a Meowscarada EX, Sigilif GX, Gallade EX, and Genesect GX. Then we got Gumshoes GX, Primarina GX, and Tapu Fini GX, Going into some $2, got Incineroar GX. Mr. Mime. Sceptile. And Shuckle. Then got Lunala GX. Dawn Wings Necrozma GX. And a very classic looking Venusaur EX. And just let me know, I can run back through these at the end. Going into $3, got Meowscarada EX. Radiant Blastoise. Pikachu Galar Gallery. Crobat V.
I know.
And last for $3, got a Blacephalon GX. Going into $4. Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. Lugia EX. And by the way, right now we are in IGH, but these can also be sent to Coon Rapids, Rochester, or be shipped. Next up for $4, Lapras VMAX. And going right into $5, got a Koraidon EX. Also $5. This one is probably like moderately played. You can see the whitening on the back. We have a Mega Venusaur EX. Got a Neo set Entei. Radiant Eevee. Also for $5, got Skeledirge EX. Can you go click off the Pokemon things? They're talking to each other. Then this one's going to be probably heavily played. Moderate to heavy play. Got some whitening on the back, but a lot of wear on the front. Got a Dark Hypno, Japanese. And still $5, got a Florigato. Hi, Paul. I can run back through them all, through the stack. I'm only at the $5, so we're only halfway through at least. Got Mimikyu GX for $5. Got a full art Latios GX for $6. Also for $6, Iron Hands EX. I'm still surprised that this one is still going for so much. It's actually up to like $8 or $9, but I priced this one at $6 for the Pidgeot EX. And I'll get you the Florigato. And then still at $6, Zeraora V-Star. Daisy's Help. Then this one's like light to moderate wear. $6 on this Entei Japanese. Front has some scuffs on the hollow. And then the back has some whitening around the edges. We'll clear those for now. And then going forward, these are not in price order totally. But for $12, got Lugia GX. Latios and Latios GX for $11. Full Art Latios EX for $7. Poliwhirl, $12. Then this one is probably like moderate to heavy play, a lot of scuffs on the front. But we have the Error Vaporeon. Believe it's meant to be jungle set, but this was printed without the stamp. Next up, got the Celebrations Mega Rayquaza EX for $9, which is surprisingly, it looked like the same price as the regular, the original Mega Rayquaza EX. For $13, got Mega Aggron EX. $10, Meowscarada. And also $10, Sprigatito. Paul, if you needed to complete the line. I'll pause for a second because that was a lot. Let me know if you want me to run back through those. Yes. For $11. Got a pretty cool Latias Delta species. For $16, Garchomp V. $8, Arbok EX. 16 Charizard EX. 14 Mega Blastoise EX. 9 Gengar EX. 8 Mega Scizor EX. And ignore that. This one definitely has some whitening around the back. So gonna be a little lightly played on that one. $8 Giovanni's Charisma. This one also gonna be a little lightly played around the edges. And $8 Nidoking. And then I also pulled some that we also have listed online. But these ones are totally up for grabs as well. For 24, I have Rayquaza EX. I would say lightly played. A little bit of whitening on the back. But you can't really tell from the front. The front is looking good. And then for 29, got Magikarp and Wailord GX. This one is pretty sweet. $30. Got the Ninetales Delta species. Yup. Lightly played on that one. Then for 22, Charizard EX. For 20, Glaceon Reverse Holo. Surprisingly, these ones are up there in price. I guess because they're an older holo. 2008. Another one I was surprised at. 25 for this reverse Pikachu. Another 2009. So that era of reverses can surprisingly be expensive. Next up, this one is pretty sweet. I probably have this at heavily played to damaged because we got creased corners, hollow, but this is a really nice Flareon EX Japanese for $35. Also pretty good condition on this one, maybe just lightly played. Got the bottom half of the Darkrai and Cresselia Legend for $32. Lightly played on this one. Got Lugia EX for $40. Also lightly played, just a really pretty Japanese Flareon for $28. For $38. Aerodactyl EX. And then some pricey ones I just wanted to show off. For $85. This amazing Altart Aerodactyl V. See if you can spot who's in there. Archeops, Tropius, Ugh. Their names are like on the tip of my tongue. It's like a Bastion something. For $105, got the gorgeous Charizard V Altart. And another slightly expensive one, but I always like to show off. For $175, we recently got in a really nice Blaine's Charizard. And that one's probably light to moderate play. We love to see it. Otherwise, I'll run back through the front half of the cards real quick. If anyone missed. I think you came in when I was at like the $5 cards. Alright, so we'll go back. Yeah, just verifying. This one, Paul? Let me know. Otherwise, one quick run through. Yas. Going to $1. Sigilif GX. Tapu Fini GX. Genesect GX. Primarina GX. Yep. And Genesect. Then got Gallade EX. Go. Gumshoes, Meowscarada, then $2, got Incineroar, Venusaur EX, lightly played on this one, Shuckle GX, and Sceptile GX, Lunala GX, yep, Dawnwing's Necrozma, Mr. Mime, and then $3, Blacephalon GX, Crobat V, Pikachu, Radiant Blastoise, Meowscarada EX. Luckily, when this ends, there is you should be able to play it back on Facebook. Lugia EX. And Single Strike Urshifu. And then quickly, Skeledirge EX for $5. Koraidon EX for $5. Lapras VMAX $4. Mimikyu GX for $5. And I think that's all. Alrighty. Got through half of that like twice. So, gonna end it here. But thank you guys for tuning in. And feel free to watch this back later. And if there's any cards that you spot that you would like, yeah, feel free to reach out and we'll see if we still have them available. And we'll get those to you. But I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.